Yay. Hello. Welcome to Monday Morsels in Barebones Kitchen. How are you all doing? Cheers. Welcome, kitchenettes, kitchen littles, and kitchen nuggets. Okay, about the only thing that makes me excited about this time of year, can't even lie, is the fact that I get to eat soup and people aren't going to look at me funny. Oh, good Lord, I've got wings going everywhere here. Sorry, guys. A little unpresentable, I guess, but just a little. How is everybody tonight? I've got my pan warming up here on a medium-high heat. I'm going to turn this one up to like a medium heat because I'm putting this heavy whipping cream in here. And if you've watched me before, you know I have this really bad habit of forgetting about the cream. So I'm just going to turn it at a low heat. And we're just going to dump some of this bad boy in here. I don't know, like 2-ish cups, 3-ish cups, I don't know, about half. That's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to get that going first. Let me back up a minute, am your culinary coach, Harmony. Hopefully, if you have bare knowledge or bare essentials in your kitchen, I always hope to make life easy for you and you can impress your family, your friends, yourself, whatever. I just try to make it easy for you to be able to make something delicious for your family to eat. Or again, yourself or your friends or whomever you're trying to impress. All right, so I've got my pan again on a medium-high heat. I've got some bacon here. We're going to get started. Did I say that? Are we going to get started? We're going to get started. Okay. I got bacon here. I don't know, cup and a half, whatever. Don't let me tell you what to do with your bacon, because I know some of you people out there are like super freaks when it comes to bacon. So if you want to add way more than this or way less than this, or if you have a vegetarian or vegan option for this, you do you, boo-boo. Do not let me tell you what to do. Now I'm all of a sudden Dr. Seuss too. Look at that. Just keep rhyming it. I don't know. All right. Tonight I am drinking some vanilla vodka with orange cream fuzzy water, and a little bit of some sort of orange something that I had in my cookie jar. I didn't have time to stop at the store on my way home. Oops. And I already drank all my beer, so that is what I am drinking tonight. We do have Suck It Up Saturday this week. I'm super excited about that. I have a couple things. People have been sending me stuff, my lovely friends, so thank you. Brenda, Janice Lee, all the people that have sent me stuff for Suck It Up Saturday. Love it. Love the ideas. Because sometimes, you guys, I get stuck just like you do. So it's nice to know that y'all have my back. So what we're doing right now is we're rendering the fat. Okay, so we're cooking down some of our bacon. And remember, I'm not using like the good bacon that you buy for breakfast. I'm using those ends and pieces that you can get really cheap, because why not? I'm just putting it in soup. I'm not gonna use good bacon for soup, right? I mean, it's not bad bacon. It's just not like pretty strips of bacon. I'm not going to use that for my soup. So I always make sure to buy those ends and pieces. You can typically find them in your meat department. Sometimes in like the lunch meat area. I don't know. It depends on what store you shop at. And we're just getting some of that fat out, so the grease. And then we're going to throw our leeks in. Now, we did leeks last week, I think. And I've also done another video on leeks too. It was a long time ago. So if you are searching through the YouTube channel and you go to videos, you can find something called Fun Friday, and it was leeks. I didn't do that for very long because I was just starting, y'all. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? I haven't seen you pop up on my screen in a while. All right, so far we have some bacon and some leeks. Now, I only used one leek. It was a big leek, though. So, got, of course, my roasted garlic and herb. My very favorite Weber's. This little gem cost me a small fortune. I could have bought like 3 gallons of milk or 2 gallons of gas at these prices. But it's always worth it to me. It's always worth it to me. My food just doesn't taste the same without it. And, of course, my pepper and my salt. And I always prefer fresh ground because that's just my thing. If you don't care, use what you got, guys. If you got them cute little salt and pepper in the little cardboard cylinders, do that. You don't got to get fancy to make it taste good, I promise you. Promise you. Soups are one of my very, very favorites. Been really busy, lots going on. Well, that could be a bad thing and a good thing. I am going to go kind of easy on the salt. A, your bacon's going to have a lot of salt in it. B, I am using the Better Than Bouillon, which also has a lot of salt in it, instead of bouillon cubes or my stock. That's what I'm using. And we're just going to cook this until those leeks soften up a little bit. This is seriously, guys, a wham bam, thank you ma'am, quick thing. So I may have to talk a little bit in order to get us through part of this, okay? So hopefully you don't mind my chatter. All right, I think we are good here. This is a delicious soup. I love a potato leek soup. It's kind of like clam chowder, sort of, minus the clams. So if you're not a fan of clam chowder, but you really want a nice, good, hearty, creamy soup, this is probably, as my friend Dot would say, your ticket out of hell, okay? All right, I got about 2.5 pounds of potatoes, and I'm just going to dump the water in because I actually rinsed the potatoes and then I put the water in, so you don't have a lot of the extra from it, like the shit, I can't think of the word. Sorry, guys. But yeah, you don't have a lot of the extra. There's not a lot of the starches. That's the word. Thank you. Welcome to the first grade. Starches. And then we're just going to kind of mix this up a little bit and get the little bits off the bottom of the pan. I was trying to figure out which pan to use because I do have a few different kinds of soup pans that I like to use. But I wanted, my newest one is really tall and I don't think you guys will be able to see in it. So I thought this was a better choice. And really what we're doing is just making sure that our potatoes are covered because we're going to let that simmer for like 20 to 25 minutes until your potatoes are soft. And I'm going to add a little bit of my Better Than Bouillon. And I'm just going to stick my little whisk in there. And get, I don't know, tablespoon and a half-ish. We'll give it a little taste to make sure that it's good. I like to get the starch off of the potatoes, like rinse them off before I'm holding them if I'm in fact doing a show. If I was just doing this at home like regularly without showing you guys, I would literally just rinse them off and dump them in here. So that's how I roll. But because I'm holding them, because I pre-cut them for you guys, so you don't have to stand here and watch me cut potatoes, because that's not any fun. Again, you always just want to make sure that whatever you're cooking, you try to make the sizes similar, like very close, okay? Because that way they cook a little bit more evenly. My sister's going to be on her way to come get some of this, because, you know, y'all know Zane's not going to eat any of this. And I might have a bowl. It's going to be amazing tomorrow, though. All right, we're going to give this a little bit of a taste. Because I want to make sure I have enough bouillon in there. Better than bouillon. And this is going to be up to you, you guys. If it tastes off to you, then add a little more. If it tastes like too much, give it time. I don't know. I feel like it's not quite enough. I'm going to add just a touch more. Because if you do add too much, the salt's going to get cut by the cream. So we'll be okay. I promise you. I promise you. So shout out to Wonderful, who messaged me yesterday, day before yesterday. And she was asking me, she was like, hey, I'm trying to make this. What do I do? I love that. I love that you are not afraid to reach out to me, because that's what I'm here for. I love it when I get messages from people that are like, I'm not sure what to do with this. How do I do this again? How do I do that again? So I gave her instructions, and then I sent her the video for what she was going to make. I know she's watched it, though. And then I told her, Rhonda, you're going to enjoy this. I told her, if you don't want to hear Chad and I bantering, you got to go to this spot in the video. Good stuff. Good stuff. And you guys, honestly, if I don't have the answer, I'll just be like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure what you're going for. I'm totally willing to video chat though too. I even told her that. I'll video chat with you. All right, let me see how this tastes now. Let me rinse off my tasting spoon. Get my slobbers off of it. See? Gotta get my slobbers off of it. Hello, hello everybody. I see Sue up there. I can't really see very many pictures up there tonight. Oh, much better. Much better. Much better flavor. I'm down for that. That's some good stuff right there. Hello, hello, Brennan. How are you? I love it. I love it when people join me on Instagram, but unfortunately any comments you make are not going to stay there. So it bums me out because then I can't go back and respond. So if I can't tell who you are, then I can't say hello because a lot of people have weird names on Instagram, you guys. At least up here on Facebook, up here, I can see who you are because it will pop up in my screen. With your, like, for reals name. Unless you got some crazy for reals name. Yeah. Alright, so Suck It Up Saturday this week, you guys. Again, been getting lots of messages from people. I appreciate that. I know Sue sent me one. My friend Brenda sent me a couple. My friend Jen sent me a couple. I love it, love it. With our cream, we just want to keep whisking it down so it doesn't overflow. Every once in a while, you'll look in there and it'll have like a little skin on the top. Hey, Inga, how are you, my love? It'll have like this little skin on the top and you just want to like, just mix it all in. It's fine. It's fine. I promise you, it's good. I may not make you wait the whole like 20-25 minutes, you guys. I will explain the process so then you're not stuck standing here with me or waiting because you could be doing other things. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. All right. So when your potatoes are coming, we're just going to skip this, okay? When your potatoes are coming up and they're almost soft, we're going to bust out roux, which is an equal part of flour and of fat. So you can use olive oil. I prefer to use butter because it gives it a more rich flavor. And then I'll use, Lordy, you guys, I am not with it tonight. I just am not. I'm going to use one of these little strainer guys. I'm going to put some of that in there and I'm going to stick it in here. And with my little whisk, I'm just going to mix it in there, okay? And it's going to, as it cooks and warms up, this is the important part, okay? As your roux cooks and warms up, it's going to thicken your soup down below. So you have to be very aware. It could take a quarter cup of roux. It could take a half cup of roux. Just depends on how much you're actually making. But it's good to just start with a little bit and have to add a little bit more later because once you put it in there, you can't take it out, right? And if you start adding too much and it gets too thick and you haven't added your cream yet and you don't have any more stock or any kind of, you run out of your better than bouillon, you're like dealing with water, okay? So we want to make sure that you give it a few minutes because it will thicken as you're cooking it. And that's what's going to give you that thick, nice base at the bottom of your soup. And then when you go to add your cream in, it's also going to give it a little bit of thickness. So you just want to be really careful when you're adding your roux in, your flour and your fat, because it could make it too thick. So it's going to make you play a little bit too much, and sometimes people don't got time for that. Okay. With this particular pot, I think I'm going to start at right about a quarter cup of everything, somewhere in that vicinity, and we're going to see how it works out. I will absolutely post a picture when this is done before my sister gets to it, because She tried telling me earlier that she didn't like this soup, and I think the word leeks scared her. And I was like, bitch, shut up. You've eaten this soup like plenty of times, and you like this soup, so it's really just potato soup. Like, honestly, it's just potato bacon soup. Come on. Really? Don't be playing with me. She's like, whatever. So, again, I will post it. We're going to reduce this down for a little while. Typically, when you're reducing cream, you want to make it half of what it was. But honestly, if it's at least warmed up a little bit and reduced down slightly, you're going to be happy with the results. I can't even lie. I love to reduce a cream down to a nice, super thick, syrupy mess. But I haven't done that since culinary school, so yeah. But it will make your soup that white, creamy color that we're used to. Same thing if you're making a chowder. You could totally throw some clams in this, and it would be a delicious chowder, not going to lie. But if you're going for a little bit more like a vegetarian-esque style, obviously, you know, some vegetarians will do cream, some won't. If you don't, you know your cream substitute. You know that. And you also know your bacon substitutes. I can't give you much more information than that. I'm not going to lie. I have done this with the vegetarian bacon before, though, because this is one of Jasmine's favorites. And tomorrow is her birthday, so make sure you wish Jasmine a happy birthday on this video, because she would love to see that. I'm sure of it. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys go back to your lives. So cheers. Make sure you keep sharing the love. Y'all keep showing up. I keep showing up. Let's cook something delicious together and keep the cream from boiling over. Okay, you guys? I'll see you later, Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Okay. Love you all. Bye.